Guys, I am going to be doing the TMI tag today, and I was tagged by Melissa, and when she did it, it just looked so fun, and I hope I can do it justice. Yeah, I really haven't gone over the answers too much. A couple of the answers I know, but I didn't write them down, so this is just fresh off the cuff. Okay guys, here we go. Number one, what are you wearing? You're gonna laugh when you see what I'm wearing.
Like a sweatshirt dress on. It's over a pair of these Target sweatpants, and
It goes down to like the middle of my leg.
it's just comfortable.
Ever been in love? Yes, I have. And I am. Ever have a terrible breakup? Not a terrible. I mean, it was emotional. Yeah, all breakups are emotional, but I wouldn't say terrible. Yeah, when my ex-husband and I split up, it was emotional and it was amicable, but you know, divorce isn't fun. How tall are you? I am 5'4". How much do you weigh? 126. Any tattoos? No. Any piercings? 2 on each ear. And OTP, what does that mean? On the prowl? No. I don't know what OTP means, so if anybody knows, put it down below, and then I will put my answer down below. Favorite show? It used to be Seinfeld. I loved that show. I just thought the characters were hilarious. You could just identify with everything they said. They were hilarious. I wish they'd come back on again. Favorite brands? Favorite brands? Philosophy. Something you miss? I would say something I miss is the salt air when I lived on Cape Cod. I miss that salt smell in the morning. Oops. Oh my God. I'm OCD. I saw a hair on my lampshade here. So. Favorite song? Fire and Rain by James Taylor. I love that song, and I never get tired of it. I just think it's so pretty, and I think it's timeless. It's just, how old are you? 59. I will be 60 in November. My zodiac sign is Scorpio. Quality you look for in a partner. So it would have to be loyalty. Favorite quote? Saying that I read somewhere, and I think it holds true. It is better to remain silent and be thought of as a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. And it's a good thing to keep in mind when you're in mixed company or any kind of company. Okay, so that's my favorite quote. My favorite actor. That's a tough one. What is his name? He was in, oh my God, I can't even think of his name. He's a Scottish guy. He's got an accent. Oh my God, this is awful. He was in the movie called The Rock, or I'll put it across the screen. This is just not a good day, you know, brain-wise. All right, favorite color. Lately, my favorite color has been this color. It's like a hot pinky, salmon-y color. Loud music or soft? It depends on what kind of music it is. If it's mellow music, I like it soft. If it's you know, pop music, I like to listen to it loud, and I like to sing along. Where do you go when you're sad? I don't go anywhere. I you know, like in another room, you mean? When I'm sad, I probably hang around my husband a lot. I don't like to be alone when I'm sad. And how long does it take you to shower? Depends if I'm shaving my legs and stuff like that. I would say maybe my typical shower was probably like 7 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Well, that depends where I'm going. If I'm just hanging around the house, I can be ready in a few minutes. You know, if I'm just gonna go makeupless and, you know, I'll wash my face and brush my hair and throw on a pair of sweats. Or if I'm running out to the store or running out to, you know, we're going out to lunch or something like that, it can take me, you know, if I'm taking a shower, blow drying my hair and all that stuff, it can take me like 45 minutes maybe. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Yeah. When I was young, my older brother, we used to beat the crap out of each other. Actually, I was more the one that had the crap beat out of her. But we hated each other. And we would fight like cats and dogs, especially in the back seat when we were on a family trip or something. What's a turn on? I think a turn on in a guy for me is just very, has a lot of humility, very humble and sense of humor and self-deprecating. You know, in a funny and charming way. Not that he has to have low self-esteem and be self-deprecating, but he's sure of himself, but yet he doesn't come across arrogant and braggy. Or what is your turn-off? Arrogance, people that brag, and people that talk themselves up and pump themselves up and pat themselves on the back like, you know, I did this and I did that. If I want to just shut up. I don't know. I like the kind of people that sit quietly in the background, admiring their work and don't take credit for it. Like, you know, they just admire it and don't brag about it and don't bring attention to themselves about it. You know what I mean? The reason I joined YouTube, I would say the reason I joined YouTube was because in the winters up here, they are long and they are sometimes pretty snowy, and, you know, we're indoors a lot. And I watched YouTube probably for about maybe 2 or 3 years before I actually got into it. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Somebody just came in to see me. Yeah. And here he is. Here he is. My baby boy. Yeah. So, yeah, I figured it would be a good way to pass the time in the winter. Okay, fears. I have a fear of darkness, black, feeling like I'm closed in like a closet and can't breathe, and I have to have a night light or some kind of light on in the room. Okay, the last thing that made you cry. The last thing that made me cry was when this one's brother, we had to have him put to sleep. Well, it's not really his brother, but he was a Cavalier King Charles, just like Ripley is, and his name was Quigley, and he was a Blenheim. You know, that's the coloring. It's kind of like a chestnut and cream color, and he was just such a love, and I just cried my eyes out when we had to have him put down. This one here went into deep depression. You know something? I think I'm allergic to you because all of a sudden my throat's closing up. I think I'm allergic to you. But that's okay. I'll suffer because I love you. Yes, I do. Last time you said you loved someone was this morning. And, oh, just now I told him I loved him. I told you I loved you. Do you love me? Look at Mama. Look at me. You love me? Well, give me kisses on the nose. Give me a kiss on the nose. All right, don't then. Be that way. The meaning behind your YouTube name. Ms. Cavalier 01, is because I am in love with this breed of dog. And they are the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And to me, I'm partial to Yorkies too. But I love this breed, and they are the most loving and affectionate, and they don't just love you, they're in love with you. They look at you like you are just, you know, oh, like you are the second coming. Look at this. Look at this face. We'll push those eyes down. Oh. The Ms. came from, I wanted Mrs. Cavalier 01, but, you know, they wouldn't let me take Mrs. So somebody already had it. So I had to take Ms. Cavalier 01. The last book you read. The last book I read all the way through, because I've started hundreds of books and they've ended back up on the shelf. The last book I read was, I think it was Bitter is the New Black by Jennifer Lancaster. It was absolutely hilarious. It was, you can't read that book without laughing out loud. There's no way you can get through a page without laughing, because the writer is just so crazy and she's so funny. The last show you watched, I don't watch too many shows anymore. I really don't. At night I'm usually on the computer, like answering emails and stuff like that. I used to love the Real Housewives series, you know, like the Real Housewives of New York or New Jersey or whatever, just because it was a guilty pleasure, and it's just kind of fun to peek into another world, even though a lot of it's scripted. I mean, we know it's scripted, but it's just kind of like a guilty pleasure that you don't want to admit to. Book you're currently reading. I'm not reading anything at the moment. Last person you talked to would be my husband and my daughter. The relationship between you and the last person you texted, I don't text. I think I've texted once, and I don't even know if it went through. I don't even get into stuff like that. If I want to talk to somebody, I call them. Favorite food? Well, it's actually a spice, and it's curry. And anything with curry, like curried chicken or anything with curry, I love. You could put it on shrimp, you could put it on a place I want to visit, Sweden, because that's where my daughter lives now, my younger daughter. She married a Swede, and they live in Sweden with my little grandson, and hopefully someday they'll move back. The last place you were. The last place I was in Augusta, Maine. Do you have a crush? No. Last time you kissed someone? This morning. It was my husband. The last time you were insulted? I don't even remember the last time I was insulted. Favorite flavor of sweet would be cinnamon or chocolate. What instruments do you play? I don't play any instruments, unfortunately. I would love to. I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano, but I just never had the patience to learn it, I guess. Favorite piece of jewelry? I guess that would be my wedding ring. Last sport you played? I don't play sports. I'm not competitive like that. When I was in high school, this is just a little side note, people didn't want me on their team. I hate sports. I love gymnastics and stuff like that, but I hate sports. And you know when you're in gym class and they're playing basketball or field hockey or something like that, and they have to pick, you know, teams and everything. And I was always the one left out in the middle of the floor that would go to whatever team had a, you know, odd number. They'd throw me over. I would be the last one picked because I sucked at sports. I like to throw hoops. Like, as far as scorekeeping and the rules of the game, I have no clue. I didn't want to play. Last song you sang. You are such an ass.
You.
What do you want?
Nothing, Dingleberry.
You just come down to spy. He is such an ass. He's been listening to me outside the door here, laughing to himself. Ugh. Okay. The last song I sang, I don't even know what the last song I sang. I'm always singing a song. You know, my husband will be sitting out in the kitchen and I'll come out there singing some song, belting out some song. I don't know. Probably a song from like the 70s when I was in high school. Because I can recite every one of those songs, like word for word. I know who sang them. I know around what year they came out. And I know the words to them. You ask me to sing a song today or ask me about a band today, and I don't have a clue. Okay. Favorite chat up line. I'm not into lines. I don't have a chat up line. And have you ever used it? No. I'm very straightforward. I don't use lines. I just very, like, if I'm going to say something, it's going to come out. I don't beat around the bush. I'm just very direct and straightforward. Who should answer these questions next? Let me see. I would love to see Catherine Stack do them. Mel has done them. I'm trying to think of who hasn't done them yet, and I can't think of who hasn't done them. Katie on My Son Runs. Christine Lamshed. Amanda. Let's see. Natalie. Diane. Brenda. Oh, there's so many people that I'd love to see do this that don't make videos. I'd love to hear the answers. I'm going to write the answers, and if you don't make videos and you want to answer the 50 questions and leave it in a comment down below, I would love that, guys. And there's 50 of them, and I'm going to put them in the down bar. So anybody that wants to do this tag, I tag you. I'll be looking to see who else does the tag. It's been around for quite a while, but as always, I'm the last one, you know. I'm always the last one. So I will talk to you later, and I hope you're all having a great day. And I'm supposed to get a storm, and it's supposed to come in tonight. They say that it's going to come in quick and hard, and it's going to go all day tomorrow, and we're supposed to get, I don't know how many inches we're supposed to get, but it's going to be mixed with icy, freezing rain. They say tomorrow the roads are going to be a mess. If you need to go out and get anything, do it today. Fortunately, we went shopping the other day, and 2 days in a row we went, and we got everything in that we need, so that's great. If I were to go out, though, I would go out to get milk, because we drink a lot of milk in this house, especially my husband, and I do too with my cookies and stuff, so that would be the only thing I'd go out to get. But why am I rambling? Have a good day, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.